My background before I got in CR, as a child I was a gymnast, and then I was a collegiate gymnast, and then I ended up playing women's professional football for Houston Energy, and then I actually started doing triathlons and running marathons and doing anything that I could that was sports related, which led me into my career now, which is I'm a chiropractor, a clinical nutritionist, a naturopathic physician. When I understood what it does, what the product really does, because I had researched it and I realized that now this is something that's actually here, I thought to myself, I would be doing more of a disservice to my patients by not letting them use it than just holding back. So for me to, I'm excited about endorsing it or promoting it because truly, I have seen it in my practice. It has changed people's lives. And to me, changing someone's life is priceless. The question you can ask anyone is, do you know someone who has trouble resting, who has discomfort, or who needs more energy?
The sleeping chip has been wonderful for me. It's really changed my life. Well, one night I had put my chip on like I do always now, and I was sleeping fine, and this was early on, and my wife woke up. And that's very unusual. It was a lot more usual that I would be awake and she would be asleep. And she realized she needed the sleeping chip too. Now Cherry does not go to sleep without the sleep chip on. My son, Luke, is a professional keyboard player. He plays for various theaters around the Houston area and plays for Theater Under the Stars and some of these other places. And plus he practices a lot and was having wrist pain. And I told him, he was in the company, but he wasn't using the pain chip on his wrist. And I told him, put the chip on. He called me the next day, and he would literally play the piano or the keyboard sometimes 7, 8 hours a day, practicing and playing professionally. And he said, Dad, these things really work.
I didn't look for CR. CR found me. I took it to my doctor because I don't put anything in my body or on my body without having my doctor do applied kinesiology testing to me to tell me whether my body is going to reject it or not. When I got over there and I pulled the chips out and I handed it to my doctor, he got so excited he started shaking. And he goes, because he measures energy basically, and he says, this is going to be absolutely, it's just going to absolutely explode. Guess who the first person that got my business was? My doctor. There's certain things that we get older and we go through life that we have pains. I have a bunch of pains from when I played football, and you give up, mentally you give up freedoms. And you say, I can't do that anymore. I can't play golf because when I threw that kick before I do the follow through, I got a torn cartilage in my left knee, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And what it's done is you put the chip on, and all of a sudden you're going, okay, I might be able to do that now. And then you go out and pick up the golf club and you execute that, and you're not in pain. You're going, wow, I can do that again. So you get some of that freedom back.